Welcome back to Backpack Hero. We are on floor 2 of the Bramble now. We are running our dagger build special mission. This is an interesting layout of locations. Let's see. Let's see about selling first. Interesting. I think we should sell this. We'll keep the flute. I think we can keep the rest. What have you got here? Another shiv. Wouldn't complain about having that. Or maybe we'll come back for it. Wait, what's the difference between the whetstone and the rough whetstone? Row or column versus adjacent. Okay. No, let's buy this now. It's one more substantial swing to be... Did you just take more money from... You saw that animation play, but I think I went... No, okay. It just replays the animation. It puts the money back into my inventory. Oh. I'll take it back. Okay. That's just really bad because as soon as I move it in my inventory... It's like I'm paying again. It's because he's actually returning the money directly, but it just, that looks bad. Okay. We're good on that front then. I think we can roll with this. Alright, let's see. XP... Combat. Let's try and get another level up here. Alright, this is some substantial damage. We need to block one. We need to... There's basically nothing else to do but roll. So, let's see. Running this again would prevent me from swinging the spiky club. You know, this is an interesting point, because actually the slow procs double, I think, on this, because of the fact that it's adding... Oh, all enemies, never mind. In the cases where they do something like swing twice, I think that would apply, but that's not the same thing. So currently we're looking at 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, right? You're leaving next turn. You're probably going to become a problem this turn if I don't, or next turn if I don't kill you. I don't think I can kill this one. If I do this again, I can't swing this, but this goes to 8, 16, 24, 30. So it's the same. Minus the ability to slow. But currently this is only 20 damage. So I would need to do all of the swings on one character regardless. But if I hit it again, actually that's better because then I can split it more advantageously because I get one kill and one extra swing. Even if it's the same amount of damage, the spread is better. So now we actually don't need to block at all. We can just focus on this kill. We'll do 2. Wait a minute. Oh, this combat. I completely misread this whetstone. It's not this turn, it's this combat. That's actually a crazy buff. I didn't realize how good that was. No wonder I thought I was getting some kills in the last floor that I thought were happening too fast. Wow, okay. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, that's a crazy, crazy buff. So basically just building up more shivs and then probably armor is like borderline unbeatable. So these are already doing 14 per. If I do it one more time, can I split 30? Let's see. 19 plus 4, well, 19 plus 14 would be 2. And I can do the others at the other guy. So... wow, that's so crazy. This whetstone is unbelievable. Earthstone blade, wow. For each row above, plus 3 damage. On use, deals 5 damage. I would definitely like to have that. If for no other reason than to drag it back home. I don't think I want anything else, though. So, what am I discarding to get that? I'm willing to let go of the spiky club, probably. Let's see how this... oh man, it weighs... it's, huh. Wait, for each row below? But it's heavy. Wait, this thing actually sucks. So I'm guessing you have to stack it on top of other heavy things? Unless, unless you can put it over here. But that doesn't count, right? Unless I would have to open these slots. But I think that would still only count as 2, right? Or like as one row below, right? Oh, but it's a legendary. I kind of don't want to just give it up. Am I willing to give up the club for it? Yeah, we don't really need the club. Since the whetstone does a flat buff, it's actually more efficient on additional shivs than it is on anything else. Interestingly, I've made a mistake with the Earthstone Blade because ideally you'd have maximal amount of columns above. So these would be open and these would be closed. And then open all of these, but couldn't have known I was going to roll it. So basically what I'm trying to say is if you add 3, it's not a percentage increase. So the fact that this does a lot more damage than these is not improved. And this also doesn't apply anything to the slow. So yes, this is technically probably a trade down, but I don't think I want to get rid of anything else. Maybe I do. I kind of hate the boots. I'm good with this. This is better. Then I have options. And I'm losing a little bit of block, but my damage output is so high that if I have to spend a couple of turns spamming shield, I can live with that. I think that's okay. Of course, not enough to net me another level, but that's okay. We're not talking to you right now. Let's clear this up. Okay, we need to use this once, and then 1, 2. Let's get rid of this guy. Does he add regeneration to everyone or just him? It's just him, right? Yeah, just him. I wish the broken shield, since I'm not staring at the interface at that point in the interface when the damage is done. I don't like that mostly I'm catching the color. And so the fact that it's a minus number with a red text makes me think that it's doing health damage, not shield damage, but I'm pretty sure I did that right and didn't actually take damage there. Okay, so we can eliminate... Let's see. Yeah, counting these numbers is going to be more difficult. 4 times Waterstone plus 12, yeah. Okay. So... they have no other... Let's see, if I add plus 3, then I can kill them with one with one hit, and then, yeah, this is... I don't think it would have been a problem anyway, but just to be sure. Can I squeeze in... No. Oh, wait a minute. I can do this. Or, no, not that, because those are already open. I need some dead space here. So as long as the tip is there, I think it should be fine. I may be able to cheese this, actually. I just have to be careful not to accidentally open the wrong thing later. Is there anything else that wants for space? I think this is fine. Okay. Let's see if I haven't screwed this up. There we go. Okay, 18 damage. So as long as it has a lip, we're okay. I hadn't considered that before. The proximity to the sapphire... It's only adjacent. This floats, right? Oh, if I put a floating under a heavy, they cancel each other. Interesting. So I can actually get more out of it that way. That doesn't work, because these still have to be... Okay. Then that one doesn't get that. Actually, if we do this, then I think I hit more? Yeah. No, but then Okay, so it's a trade-off, and the more important thing is the whetstone, because the whetstone procs multiple times. So we'll just ignore the adjacency bonus then. In fact, we'll do it here because we're more likely to use the shiv. Okay, what about the remaining space that I have? We'll do this. The shield doesn't care where it is. Moth bomb. Right, the moth bomb. I forgot. Handy. Battle ring is kind of moot for a combat like this. And we're not doing a cleaver build, so we'll ignore that. So then it just comes down to what's worth money. I'm not losing anything. Oh. Don't lose anything. So we'll grab the ring. And this. Okay. We are now very far away from another level, so let's see about selling. I don't actually remember. I don't know what it wants us to do with the flute. When? Is it at the end of the dungeon? I know I need one of these for... I need to take one back to town, but we're still at sort of a premium for space at the moment. So we'll come back to that. Actually, what are you? Age is crept around his snout. You can see the white fur and shaggy edges from around his coat. I'm getting out of the game, he said. Oh, right. Give you my cleaver. I don't have food. So. Alright, combat. 9, 7, 8, 16? Okay. Well, I can remove at least one of you and negate the other. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Easy. Coins would be nice. Vacant mana stone. Huh. Adding luck would be nice. Mace. 16 damage, 2 slow, 2 weak. Holy shit, that's an upgrade. Alright, goodbye, Spiky Club. I think we're okay with the rest of this. My house looks like a hat. Oh, god damn it. This is the curse. Okay. I gotta see, the curse thing needs an icon, because there's so much text in these boxes that I missed this the last time, where it says curse is like the second thing there, but there's just so much text. Huh. Ethereal Whetstone. 200% bonus damage this combat is insane. Am I willing to risk it for a... Yeah, I'm willing to risk that. Cursed item, whatever. Okay, this is just a legendary. Adjacent or diagonal monostones are destroyed. Permanently increase cost by 1 mana. Permanently add 1 to max mana capacity. So it eats mana stones? I'm not going to use it, but I'm curious to understand it. On use, destroyed. It has a cost of 1 mana. Permanently increase cost by 1 mana. That's a negative, not a positive. Permanently add to mana capacity. So I assume it also holds a certain amount of mana. Okay. Well, it is a legendary. I'd like to take it. I'm not sure I'm willing to trade anything for it. But we also don't have much in the way of combat left, so I think we get rid of the ring. Yeah, we have no combats left, in fact. So let's get our health. And before we pick up merch, let's so how much is this worth? Oh, it costs 1 energy and 1 mana. Huh. I don't like tossing stuff right at the end. I've got a build I like. The black mana stone. I don't remember if... because this money doesn't go into the treasury when I get back to town, right? So there's no reason not to spend it? Right? I'm gonna feel silly if that's not the case, but let's go open these. More treasure. I don't think I care about any of this. I don't think it's worth taking back just for 10 extra treasure to town. It's not going to make or break me. I'm not going to heal again before the final battle, and I have no healing capacity, so I don't need this ring anymore. Unless I took the warm drink, which I'm not going to do. So I think we get rid of the ring. Oh, what do we get? Blood bow. Fires the first arrow. It's a curse. Of course it is. Bee Sting Blade can be used 1 time each turn, deals 10 damage when an item in this column is used. This item is refreshed and can be used again this turn. It kind of sucks, honestly. Alright, well. I'm not going to care about losing stuff in my last battle from the curse, so eh. Wait, there's more things in here. Was I wrong? Is this not the end? Oh, I forgot that there's more after the bramble. What was I... Okay. I don't know why I just thought 3 levels and we're done. I guess that's because that's what we did last time. I forgot that we have longer runs now. I have something for you. Whoa, dude, is that my flute? Hand it over. I appreciate you bringing this back to me and all, but unfortunately it's time for me to clobber you. What? What? You see, the only way you could have gotten this flute is by getting to Sam. Or he could have given it to me. A likely story, but Sam would never give that flute to someone as unstylish as you. Hey, fuck you, Falco. More likely you got to him, so you could get to me and cash in my bounty. Well... Alright, man. You wanna be like that? Maximizing my whetstones now to get the buffs later. This is a joke of a fight for me with this build, though. You know, I could milk this for more XP, though. Oh, wait, no. These guys don't give me any XP. Oh, fuck that. We're going crazy with it, then. Oh, it costs 2 to swing. I didn't notice that when I swapped it out. Okay, that's on me. Okay, I gotta admit. You are seriously tough. Go ahead, like, finish me off, dude. Not an assassin, dummy. Sam figured you got lost and asked me to help find you and give you directions. Besides, your reasoning made no sense. Why would I need to steal a flute from Sam to find you and get your bounty? Okay, I feel a little stupid now. I guess I'll head out of here. Give me a few to regain my strength. You're an idiot. Okay. Yeah, it didn't register to me. I should have known. This is a rare weapon, but like that's a huge improvement over the club or whatever. So, yeah, I should have noticed that it should have cost more for how much better it is. It's still a good weapon, still worth carrying, but yeah, anyway. Okay, on to the Bandit Lord, I guess. Alright, 14. What is that? Smoke puffs and spaces in this row. When your turn ends, destroyed. Unused, destroyed. Okay. Do I get to... Well, I guess we'll find out where it goes. See, this is the thing. Like, I have this foresight thing, but I don't even know what these enemies do, so... It doesn't matter. Oh, the next 3 will do no damn it. Alright, well, that's fine. Some damage is better than none. Skip one items, take 4. Oh, I see. I just never even noticed that button before. When destroyed, create smoke puffs and spaces in this row. When your turn's ends, destroyed. Unused, destroyed. Oh! Destroyed is bad. So basically I want to... It's not going to spread like the other things, but it's a persistent issue. Because if I need something that's under the smoke plume, then it's a problem. I see. Okay, let's block. That's... I'm gonna take 2 damage like that. I don't have enough energy to do it anyway. Let's keep buffing. This is still, I think, gonna be a breeze of a fight. Not to jinx it. Oh man, wait a minute. Fuck. Adjacent diagonal hazards. Oh, that's kind of brutal. Oh, I can still win this in 1 turn though, because I've buffed it so much already. Sorry, dude. That was a little too easy for me. Cotton ball. Can be used a spring gem. Wait, take one. I guess I don't have a special reward on this quest, or I guess we're going on after this, so. Add sleep to all enemies. Decreases the cost of all adjacent items to 0 and decreases the cost of all adjacent items to 0 energy. All adjacent items get this effect applied on use disabled for 1 turns. So it turns them from, it makes them cost 0, but in turn they can only be used once. That seems like it has a lot of utility though, especially in this current build. So I think I'll take that. So on use deals 2 damages. So these are already like that. This one I won't be able to swing more than once anyway, and it has that buff effect. So I just need to keep everything else away from that. And actually, if I do the, well, I need to keep this under here, this up here. I don't want to cap out the moth bomb. This needs to be here, that there. This I don't care about because I'm just carrying it. Actually, I could have just done that before with this, the coins, couldn't I? Okay. And this just works automatically. It's just passive. Should I try and make it useful for the... Can I... Wait. Wait. There's got to be a way. Yes. Yes. There we go. Okay. Wait. No. That there. There we go. Wait, but no. But then it caps out my whetstone, which I don't want to happen. How do I get this next to the... How do I get this oriented so that it's in the way? It's not next to the whetstone. It doesn't affect the whetstone. Does this apply to the consumable weapon? Oh, I didn't even think about that working on the moth bomb. This should be good though, right? This hits both of the weapons I want it to. This still hits all my weapons. I think we're good here. And I could put the black monostone here because I don't give a shit about that. I think we're good. Okay. A healer. Parcel is meeting me here. Chest of valuables. Okay, Parcel. What's up? Takes items to haversack. Can you take these back, please? And I think the black monostone too, because I'm not going to use it. And I'm tempted to have you take the Earthstone Blade too, but actually now with this it becomes better because I can swing it like a dagger. Tempted to have you take other things to free up space, but think better not. Always adds 3 as a hat. Okay. Does this apply even though it's not an activatable? It says on use, which feels incorrect, but anyway. I think we're good here. Okay. Not great, but hey, whatever. Okay, so that's not gonna work. But I can put it here. Oops. Not a lot of a bonus, but it's better than 0. I don't think I want to take the bronze breastplate. It's just not very impressive right now. The rest of my build is very good. Come here, let me heal you. These are all mutually exclusive, right? I don't need 25 healing. Reaches out to you, feel great strength. Paws are firmly planted, but it almost feels that you are floating. Okay, that increases my max health and heals me for the same amount. Okay. Tempted to get rid of the curse, but I think it's fine. And I can't go back to her anyway, so. Okay. On to Deep Cave Part 1. Alright. We'll come back to that next time.